Hi everybody, this is a quick video to show you how to get started using SoundTrap. Now when you think of SoundTrap, I want you to think about it like it is a recording studio, except you do not need to hire any musicians and you do not need to hire any actors because you using SoundTrap can produce all that music and actors and sound effects sounds using the program. So what we're going to do is I would expect by now you have logged into SoundTrap using the invite code that I sent you using in the hub. And then you would enter the studio. So I just clicked on enter the studio here. It takes a second to load. And once we get in, you will have the option to choose from two different type of projects. You can choose from a music project or a podcast project. Because we're using speaking, you'll be using your voice in this project. I would suggest using podcast. So we're going to click on podcast. Now, just to kind of familiarize yourself with some of the sounds that you can choose from using SoundTrap, I would suggest going to Browse Loops. And Browse Loops, a loop is like a pre-recorded, a short pre-recorded sound. It could be an instrument sound, it could be a sound effect sound. But what I'm going to do is just check them out, see what it's like. I'm going to move my face over here. Here is a list, a really long alphabetized list of different sound effects that you can hear. So if you just want to sample and see what's there and think about what you might be able to use in your advertisement, in your jingle, just check out what they have. So I'm going to click on the baseball crowd cheering and hear what it sounds like. It takes a second to load. So maybe you're outside in your jingle, you could have this sound playing in the background. And of course, you can layer all these sounds on top of one another as well. All right, maybe you have the sound of a baby laughing in your ad. That would make it effective. So here's the sound of a baby giggling and laughing. All right. Now, once you've heard some of the sounds, maybe you want to listen to some of the instruments and hear some of the instrumental loops. So just go up to loops. I'm just going to put in trumpet, and then I have a bunch of different choices I can use. Here's a musical sound, and there's also some sound effect sounds. Here's a musical sound. So there. So I have a few examples, but I also have an elephant trumpeting. So that's a sound effect instead. It's a little different. All right. So once you think you want to get started, just click on the purple note and it'll kind of head on to the side there. We want to add a track. So I'm going to click on add a new track. You can also do that at the far left of your screen. So I can do that there. Now I can decide what kind of track am I going to add. Maybe I'm going to do some sound effects, or maybe I'm going to do some musical stuff. At any rate, you can always go back and forth. So I'm going to just choose a vocal track. And right now I'm on a laptop. And so this laptop has a microphone built in. And that microphone is going to be picking up my voice. Now you might want to use your headphones because they often have a microphone. And the microphone's even better than just the microphone in your computer. For now, just so that this video picks up all the sound effects, I'm not using the microphone. So at any time I want to start recording my voice, I'm just going to hit this little red circle button at the bottom. That's the record button. And as I do that, my voice will start recording. I can also hit this very obvious start recording button here too. But in case that one is not there, the red button at the bottom is always available. So I'm just going to start talking. It's recording my voice here. You can see at the top, and I can add effects to my voice after to make me sound a little different, which I'll do shortly. So I'm going to stop. Now it's just loading. I'm going to make this disappear, and I'm going to edit my voice. So I want to hear how that sounds. I'm just going to pull it back. Start talking. It's recording my voice here. You can see at the top. There I am. So I've recorded my voice. I'm going to edit that. So I'm just going to click on edit. I'm going to transform my voice. I'm going to make it sound I'm going to make it sound very bright. I don't know if I can sound any brighter than I already do. You can always undo anything you've done in case you don't like it. Okay, so it's transforming my voice. I probably won't sound too much like I did before. So let's hear that again.
It's going to start talking. It's recording my voice here. You can see at the top, and I can add effects to my voice after.
All right.